now it's time to get into the pit. What's up, everyone? My name is Ryan Lilly, and welcome back to Into the Pit, where I celebrate my love of heavy metal and barbecue. So you may have noticed I've changed the name of my channel to Into the Pit. I'm always wearing heavy metal t-shirts like I am today. I love metal, I love barbecue, so I thought let's combine the two in my channel. So my channel is now called Into the Pit, so welcome back to Into the Pit. Today we're going to be smoking some St. Louis style spare ribs on my pellet smoker using the 3-2-1 method, which means 3 hours of smoke, 2 hours wrapped in foil, and 1 hour unwrapped with sauce. We're also going to be making some broccoli salad. So first we got to do is prep these ribs. So if you saw my rib video before with my cola ribs, you got to take the membrane off the back of these ribs so you can get the rub on there. And you don't really want to eat that membrane. It doesn't really break down. So I'll show you the easiest way to take that membrane off. So first thing you need, butter knife. You kind of work your way underneath that membrane. Should be pretty easy. Should be. Kind of work that membrane off of there. Then you grab it with a paper towel. Should be able to just pull it right off. Well, you got most of it. Some of it doesn't want to cooperate. Well, we can fix that. Rest of that off there. Maybe. There we go. Perfect. Alright. So, now, got dirty gloves. Always make sure you got a clean hand. Don't want to get any of this other stuff dirty. Alright, now we're going to do some mustard. Some yellow mustard. This will act as our binder on the ribs. What do you guys think of the rebranding of the channel? Let me know in the comments. I mean, I know I make heavy metal references. I'm always wearing metal shirts. I figure, why not combine my two biggest loves in life, metal and barbecue? So, let me know what you guys think. Alright, so we got our ribs are slathered up with mustard. Now, good. Alright, so I'm still learning here, guys. Get a good, generous helping of that homemade barbecue rub. Kind of pat that in. That mustard's really going to let that stick. Flip them over. This rub is going to give us a great bark on these ribs. Alright. Alright, those are all seasoned up. Looking good. Alright guys, welcome to the pit. So where we have all my pellet smoker, my grill. I also have a propane smoker, which I'm not using because I don't have any propane for it. So smoker's up to temp. Let's get these ribs on. Switch hands. Sorry about the sunlight. It's in the morning. It's like 9 o'clock. Alright, let's get our ribs on. Get them nice and situated. Beautiful. Now we just got to let these things cook for about 3 hours. Might spritz them about maybe an hour into it. I'll take a look at them, an hour or two into it. And then once the 3 hour mark hits, we'll wrap them up in foil with a little butter and maybe some brown sugar. And then we'll, once that 2 hours is done, we'll unwrap them and let them cook for another hour with sauce. And now it's time to go inside and get my broccoli salad made. Alright, so to make our broccoli salad, we have 5 cups of broccoli. I added an extra cup because 4 cups didn't seem enough. You got a 1/4 cup of some chopped up red onion. We have a 1/4 cup of sunflower kernels. Yeah, I can snack on these things. I love these things. They're one of my favorite nuts or seeds. Got a 1/4 cup of those going in. Hefty 1/4 cup because, you know, I love them. We have a 1/4 cup of dried cranberries. I love these things too. Sweet, tart, chewy. Give us a nice texture contrast to the broccoli. Like I said, like the sunflower kernels, a little extra goes in. That doesn't hurt anything. Alright, so then we got some bacon bits. You could cook up fresh bacon, but you know what, I'm trying to make this as easy as possible. So I'm going to do 8 ounces of if you had fresh bacon, it would be 8 ounces of fresh cooked bacon. I'm doing a cup of bacon bits. Okay, and then just kind of eyeball, we're going to throw a little cheddar cheese in there because I like a little cheese in mine. Not a lot. So, take a spoon, kind of mix that all together. Oops. Alright, with dressing, the dressing is also very simple. So, dressing is 1/2 cup of mayo. Use whatever kind of mayo you like. But don't use Miracle Whip. That stuff's disgusting. That's not mayo. Use real mayo. That stuff's way better. Alright, then we need a tablespoon of red wine vinegar. It's going to give us a nice tart, acidic flavor. And then we need a 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. Or if you have honey, or if you have agave nectar, you can use any kind of sweetener you want. You just got to have something in there that's going to sweeten it up a little bit. Because that red wine vinegar is pretty tart. So we're going to do 1.5 tablespoons of white sugar. And then some salt and pepper. eyeball some kosher salt. Might have to add more later. And we're going to get some fresh cracked pepper. If we had to add more once we mix the salad together, that's perfectly fine. And even though this isn't called for in the recipe, I love celery seed in this. It's delicious. It combines really well with the other ingredients. I just love that celery flavor. Alright, just whisk that together. And that's your quick, really easy broccoli salad dressing. Nice and creamy. It's going to hold everything together really well. You don't want this too wet. You just want it to kind of bind together. And just give that a good stir. Make sure everything gets coated in that dressing. Oh, and drop it on the floor. Good thing I made extra. Alright, let's give this a taste. Alright. Try and get everything in there. You know what? I think it's good on salt. It's tangy. You get salt. You get nuttiness from the sunflower kernels. You get sweet from the cranberries. A little creaminess from the cheddar. The bite of the onion. And that's going to taste better once it sits for a few hours. Let those flavors really meld together. And let those flavors develop. So now all we're doing is waiting for those ribs. Alright guys, so we're about an hour and 40 minutes into this rib cook. I did check them recently and spritzed them with a mix of 50-50 water and apple cider vinegar. So that's what they're looking like. Might give them another spritz here in a little while, but probably check them about another half hour or so. And we're going to get some nice bark going on these. And about 12 o'clock, which will be 3 hours into the cook, wrap them up into foil. I'll show you how that's done. And then we'll do an hour unwrapped at the end with sauce. Let it glaze on there. And these ribs should be delicious. Alright guys, the ribs have been smoking for about 3 hours. Check out that color on there. Alright, so now we're going to get these things wrapped up in foil. And we're going to cook them. I got the smoker running about 250 degrees. Turn the heat up just a little bit. So we're going to put down our first layer of foil. And we're going to do a little butter. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, so we're going to do a little butter. Just going to smear a little butter right here in the middle. Just for a little fat. And then we're going to do a little bit of brown sugar. Okay, so a little bit of brown sugar. Not too much. Then we're going to give it a little splash of this apple cider vinegar and water mixture, which I've been spraying the ribs with. Been spraying these about every half hour or so. Alright, then we're going to put the ribs meat side down. And then we're going to spread a little butter. On the bone side. Okay. Sprinkle a little more brown sugar. This butter and brown sugar is going to melt and add some nice, make a nice kind of braising liquid. Just a little bit. We're going to wrap this in double layer foil, so if the bones start to pop through, they will not break through the foil. So, kind of wrap it like so, nice and tight. All right, now we're going to get another layer of foil, and we're going to take these back out to the smoker and let them cook. They're going to braise in this foil. You know what? I'm going to throw another piece on there because I got an open spot. Make sure it's wrapped up nice and tight. Alright, let's go get these back on the smoker. Alright, so we're back out here at the pit, and time to put these ribs on the smoker. We're putting them on, wrapped up in the foil, meat side down, and those are just going to cook for another 2 hours, and then we're going to unwrap them, make a boat out of some of the foil, and glaze them with sauce, and we'll stick them back on uncovered with the sauce for about an hour. They should be really nice and tender by then, and yeah, should be good to go. Alright guys, our ribs have been wrapped up for about a couple hours. They are super tender. Just picking them up out of the smoker, they are just ridiculously tender. So now what we're going to do, we're going to take this, oh yeah, great pullback from the bones. We're going to take this foil, kind of make it into like a little boat. We're going to brush sauce on them, and we're going to put them back on the smoker for about an hour to get a nice bark on them. God, these things look amazing. Alright, I'm going to try and flip these over without getting them to fall apart. They are really tender. Oh yeah, they're really flexible. Alright, hold on a second. Okay. Alright, so now we want to brush them with sauce. We're going to let them cook for a whole nother hour on the smoker. Let this sauce glaze on there. You really get a good bark going. Nice pullback from the bones. Alright. transform this into a boat. Alright, now I'm going to go put these back in the smoker and let them cook for another hour. Alright guys, our ribs are done. 6 hours total cook time. 3 hours over smoke with pecan pellets. 2 hours wrapped in foil with butter, brown sugar, and a little bit of water and vinegar mixture. And then 1 hour with sauce. We did a Kansas City style sauce. Unwrapped. So check this out. Look at that. Look at that bark. Look at that nice glaze of sauce. Those are beautiful. Time to cut them up and give them a taste. Alright. Probably only need a butter knife to cut these ribs. But let's cut them. Oh yeah, super, super tender. I think I lost a bone somewhere in here. Oh yeah, there it is. And a bone that completely fell out. That's okay. Cut a few of these right in between the bone. They are nice and tender. Here, look at that. Oh yeah. Look at that. Nice smoke ring. Nice and soft. Let's give the let's give these ribs a taste. Oh my god. Probably the best ribs I've ever made at home. Nice and smoky. You got a nice flavor from that rub. Clean off the bone. I know barbecue competitions don't like that. I don't care. I'm making these for at home. Super, super tender. A nice little sweetness from that sauce. Smoky flavor too. Oh, cartilage there. That's not good to eat. Nice bark. Oh yeah. These are phenomenal ribs. Now, let's try the broccoli salad I made earlier. Look at that. Alright guys, our broccoli salad's been sitting for a few hours. Give this a taste. That's perfect. Nice and crunchy. Nice, cool, refreshing salad. Salty bacon, cheese. You got some sweet cranberry, the nutty, sunflower kernels, sharp onion. That's amazing. I love broccoli salad. That's going to go perfect with these ribs. And we're also having some baked beans too, but those are store-bought. So, if you guys like what I'm doing, hit the video with a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon. Get notified every time I come out with a video. Usually a couple times a week. Thanks again for all the support. I'll see you guys next time.